Meanwhile, we've got news about Reliance Retail. This is the subsidiary of Reliance Industries. Reliance Retail has now decided that they are reducing their equity share capital payout. So the board of directors have approved this proposal now, and we understand it's going to primarily impact shareholders other than, of course, the promoter, the holding company, Reliance Retail Ventures. So as part of this capital reduction plan, the affected shares, they are going to be cancelled and the shareholders are going to receive a payout of 1,362 rupees a share. So this decision, of course, is subject to approvals coming through. And the regulatory authorities will have to put their stamp on it as well. But what are the immediate implications of this? From KR Choksi, Devin Choksi is joining us. Devin, always a good idea to speak to you. Do tell us about this reduction of the share capital payout, the kind of impact that shareholders should expect. Because in the unlisted market, that stock was trading around 2,700 rupees a share, which means half of that payout price.
Yeah, hi, good evening. Well, I think my understanding says that if you are looking at the sum of the part valuation of Reliance Retail, then possibly from the brick and mortar retail stores and the online retail, that is Geo Mart, put together, you would find the value of somewhere around 1,150 to 1,160 rupees. And I think this is the value at which the sum of the part valuation of this particular company is arrived at. Now, having said that, this particular shares which are basically being asked to be reduced, I think from the public shareholder, which is I think the most likely employee shareholders they are. I would not know exactly what quantum of employee shareholders it would be, but I think these shares are being bought over at 1362, so which is about 200 rupees premium over the sum of the part valuation that we have arrived at, which possibly means that I think this is where the trade is taking place. So, yes, I agree with one part that I think whatever the transaction which are taking place in the private markets about this particular share, they probably, I think, would be incurring to a certain extent, I think, the loss, if at all. I think this is not going in their favor. But for those who have been holding these shares, and I think this is a value, probably I think they're getting a good deal, as I feel.
The precedent for this kind of move, and how do you see the process panning out? What about these regulatory approvals? Do you see any hurdles?
I would leave that part, I think, to regulator to respond, but my understanding is that this particular transaction is happening largely for the purpose of secondary stage of transaction, which is listing of this particular shares in the market. I think they are clearing the path for bringing the Reliance Retail into the listed market. And that is, that may be, I think, in making, maybe in next week, 3, 6, 9 months' time. I think one could possibly see that as a possibility.